Hey everyone, welcome back to 10 Binge. If you're anything like me, you're always looking for the next big movie to watch. Well, you're in luck. Today, I've got the top 10 must-watch new movies dropping this May 2025. And trust me, you won't want to miss these. They're packed with action, drama, and everything in between. So grab something, sit back, and let's dive right into it. For number 10, Nonnas, and it's dropping on May 9th. The story's really sweet. After a guy loses his mom, he decides to honor her memory in the most heartfelt way possible, by opening an Italian restaurant. But here's the twist, all the chefs are real grandmas from different backgrounds. Yeah, actual nonnas running the kitchen. It's a feel-good mix of food, family, and that cozy homemade love you can't fake. You can already tell it's going to be full of heartwarming moments, great food, and probably a few tears too. A love letter to tradition, family, and the magic of home cooking. And that just sounds like a perfect comfort movie. If you're into food stories with real soul, keep an eye on this one. Moving to number 9. Shadow Force is hitting on May 2nd, and it looks like one of those action thrillers with a twist. So, it's about this estranged couple who used to be part of some secret Shadow Ops unit. But now, they've got a bounty on their heads, and the same people they used to work with are out to get them. So they're forced to hit the road with their son, trying to stay alive and outrun some seriously dangerous folks. It sounds intense, kind of like Mr. and Mrs. Smith meets The Bourne Identity, but with a family on the run. It's going to be fast-paced, emotional, and packed with action, which is basically everything you want in a movie like this. If you're into spy vibes, explosive action, and complicated relationships, Shadow Force might be worth checking out. Now, number 8. Hurry Up Tomorrow, dropping on May 14th, and it sounds kinda trippy but in a good way. It follows this insomniac musician. Dude's clearly going through it and ends up meeting this strange, mysterious person one night. And from there, his whole world just starts to shift. It turns into this personal, almost dreamlike journey where he starts questioning everything he thought he knew about himself. Identity, purpose, creativity, yeah, it goes deep. Moody, surreal, and quietly powerful. And it gives off big indie movie energy. If you like stories that mess with your head a little but also hit you in the feels, this one might be your vibe. For number 7, Fountain of Youth is coming out on May 23rd, and the premise is pretty wild. It's about these two estranged siblings who decide to team up for one crazy adventure. They're on the hunt for the legendary Fountain of Youth. Yeah, the one that promises immortality. They're piecing together historical clues, racing against time, and going on this epic quest filled with danger, mystery, and plenty of thrills. And if they find it, they might just get to live forever. It's got that classic adventure with a twist feel, and I'm all for the treasure hunt vibes. It's gonna be a fun, high-energy ride with a lot of heart, which sounds like a good mix of excitement and family drama. If you like adventure stories with a touch of fantasy, this might be one to check out. Next up, number 6. Bring Her Back is coming out on May 30th, and it's got that creepy, mysterious vibe. The story follows a brother and sister who move in with their new foster mom, but things quickly take a dark turn. They uncover this terrifying ritual happening at her secluded home, and it's definitely not what they expected. It sounds like one of those films that starts off slow and then slowly builds up to something pretty chilling. This one is going to be tense, atmospheric, and keeps you on the edge of your seat. Which, yeah, that's exactly what you want from a thriller like this. If you're into suspense, supernatural elements, and a bit of horror, Bring Her Back might be right up your alley. Definitely a good pick if you're looking for something that'll give you the creeps. Moving to number 5, Thunderbolts is hitting on May 2nd, and it's all about a ragtag group of anti-heroes who are stuck in a deadly situation. They're forced to go on this dangerous mission, and along the way, they'll have to face their own dark pasts and everything they've been running from. It sounds like the kind of movie that's packed with action, but also dives deep into character backstories. It's gritty, emotional, and full of twists, which makes sense given the whole confronting your demons thing. If you're into stories with flawed heroes, big action scenes, and a touch of emotional drama, Thunderbolts could be a solid watch. Definitely one to check out if you like anti-heroes doing what they do best, fighting through tough situations while dealing with their past. Coming up next, number 4. Karate Kid Legends drops on May 30th, and it's got a fresh twist on the classic Karate Kid formula. This time we follow Li Fong, a kung fu prodigy who moves to New York City only to catch the eye of a local karate champ. So now he's got to step up his game and enter the ultimate karate competition. And of course, he gets some serious help from Mr. Han from the Karate Kid remake, and none other than Daniel LaRusso himself. It's shaping up to be a cool mix of old school and new school karate action. Early buzz says it's packed with great fight sequences and some nice throwbacks to the originals. If you're a fan of martial arts movies or the Karate Kid franchise, this is definitely worth checking out. Now, number 3. Lilo & Stitch. It is coming out on May 23rd, and it's a heartwarming one. The story centers around this lonely Hawaiian girl, Lilo, who ends up befriending a runaway alien named Stitch. It's this unlikely friendship that starts helping to heal her broken family and bring everything back together. It's got that perfect mix of humor, heart, and a bit of adventure. And honestly, it's one of those feel-good movies that'll stick with you. It's full of warmth, love, and the power of family, which is exactly what you want from a movie like this. If you're in the mood for something that's emotional but also light and fun, Lilo & Stitch is definitely one to check out. Perfect for all ages too. As for number 2, Mission: Impossible – The Final Reckoning is hitting theaters on May 21st, and if you're a fan of Tom Cruise and all things action, you're in for a wild ride. Ethan Hunt is back, and this time, it looks like the stakes are higher than ever. The tagline says it all. Our lives are the sum of our choices, and with Ethan's past catching up with him, it's definitely going to be a big one. Expect insane stunts, heart-pounding action, and of course, a lot of twists and turns. The tension is off the charts, and Tom Cruise delivers his best performance yet. So, if you've been following this series, this might just be the explosive finale you've been waiting for. Definitely one you don't want to miss if you're into thrilling action. And finally, number 1 on the list, Final Destination: Bloodlines, that is coming out on May 16th. And if you're into that creepy edge-of-your-seat vibe, this one's for you. The story follows a college student who's haunted by a violent recurring nightmare. She heads back home, hoping to find the one person who can help break the cycle and save her family from a horrifying fate. If you're a fan of the Final Destination series, you know what to expect. Intense, heart-pounding moments where you just know something bad is coming. It keeps the classic tension, adding new layers to the story. If you're in the mood for some suspense and trying to figure out how they'll avoid the inevitable, this is definitely one to check out. And that's a wrap on today's list. Which of these movies are you most excited about? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're looking forward to this May. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a movie update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out!